So I want to talk about the unexpected death of my mom. On December 23rd, I took her to a doctor's appointment to get a B12 shot. Um, we had previously went, they did some blood work. Certain things were out of levels, and she was scheduled to go in to get a B12 that day. I forgot to warn her the day before that she had an appointment that morning. When I woke up, I let her know that at 1:30 we had a doctor's appointment. And she told me, "Why didn't you tell me the day before?" I just totally forgot. A friend of hers had came to visit her that morning, and she seemed normal. Everything was good. As we get in the car, she tells me she has a bit of a stomach ache. I didn't think nothing of it because my mother was very, very scared of doctors. She had white coat syndrome really bad. So when we get to the doctor that day, again, she didn't really look sick other than a little discomfort, stating that her stomach was feeling a little bit uncomfortable. We thought it was her nerves. At the doctor's office, she threw up a little bit. And I called the nurse. I said, come and assist me. My mom is having a little bit of an emergency. Cleaned her up. Didn't think nothing of it other than maybe a stomach bug. They checked her pressure. Her pressure was fine. Nothing, you know, nothing alarming to the doctor, but alarming to me because for the last 30 years, my mother has had really bad high blood pressure. We came out of the doctor's office. She said she needed to use the bathroom. She used the bathroom. We proceeded to get in the car. We came home. She went into the bathroom. She was starting to look a little bit sick. I immediately told my husband, get me the machine to check her sugar. Her sugar was totally out of whack. The number was out of control. She asked me, what can we do to lower it? I said, well, we need to start drinking water. At that point, it was a lot of concern in my head that something wasn't right. She proceeded to go lay down. She started to sweat. I immediately, went to her, felt her forehead, saw that she was sweating. I asked her what was it exactly she was feeling. She said she was feeling something in her stomach. I immediately told my husband, get me the pressure machine. I checked her pressure. Her pressure was definitely not good. It was 115 over 56. I told my husband we need to call an ambulance. This is not looking good. Stepped out the room. I was on my way to go to the supermarket. I told my husband, we cannot go nowhere. We have to get her to the hospital. I went in there again. I checked her pressure again. The pressure was 95 over 45. I said, we are in a lot of trouble. We need to get her to the hospital as soon as possible. I immediately knew that something definitely was not right. My heart wasn't feeling right. Ambulance came. We took her to the hospital. Immediately, they ran different types of scans, MRIs, different scans. And They saw that there was a blockage within her stomach. And shortly after that, things just started rapidly getting bad. She kept, throwing up. And she was just asking to go to the bathroom. Obviously, we couldn't take her to the bathroom because her pressure was really low. Finally, the doctor gave us the okay to take her. She was kind of wobbly and things were already going backwards. And shortly after that, they said we are going to admit her into the ICU. And guys, there was no signs other than her throwing up that my mom was really ill. So what my mom had, a lot of acid in her blood from the metformin. She became septic because she wasn't using the bathroom, right? So she was impact. And things became very complicated, where my mother went from walking to dying. Literally, that's how I'm going to put it, because that's how it went. I think I'm still in shock. I'm still numb. I'm still trying to get through the process. And for you guys out there that are on metformin, right? Please check. I didn't know how critical that medicine was till now. And I'm not going to blame the medicine 100%, because, again, there was blockage in her stomach of her not using the bathroom. So she was impact, right? And guys, it went so quick that I sit here every day trying to figure out what happened. As quick as we moved, it didn't matter. And trust me, we moved quick. I've taken care of my dad, I've taken care of my sister. I know what high blood pressure is, low blood pressure. I know when the sugar's high, when it's low. I'm not a nurse, no. But I've been around to know that those are the first two things that should be checked, right? If you're in your house. And it's just bizarre, guys. You're here today, you're gone tomorrow. And I thought I'd share this with you guys. So I never really shared what happened. But that's what happened to my mom, guys. And I'm still trying to process it. That's it. It's hard, it's difficult, it's painful. And I figured what I have a little bit of time right now, I wanted to share this with you guys. But yes, that's what happened to my mom.